Hi Soul Family, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today's channeled messages, I have a lot of notes for you guys. I feel like I could channel forever. I had to like cut off the notes because there was so much, but I feel like that means that like a lot is coming in for this collective. But I feel like right now you may be feeling resistance, like there's just karmic patterns that you can't break out of. And I feel like your angels are calling you to pray for help, pray for assistance, because I'm hearing there's invisible cords at play that you don't know about. Maybe this might be ancestral trauma that you're fighting against, and you want to make a different choice, but it's like it's hard for you to let go. But I'm hearing that also some of you guys, it's like instead of focusing on the things or your shortcomings, try changing those out for new habits. Like I don't know, maybe if you stay up late, you try going to bed maybe an hour earlier. Just small incremental steps to shift your reality. That's coming through very strongly. So for the first channel notes I got, excuse me, ooh, um Mother Knows Best, the song Tangled came through. So I feel like some of you guys were always told what kind of life you should be living, who you should be. You're just surrounded by a lot of narcissistic people, and I feel like Spirit is saying that right now is the time for you to get to know yourself, figure out what it is that you want, because some of you guys are manifesting, but you're just manifesting for the heck of it. You don't even actually want the things that you're manifesting. So maybe that might also be hard, why it's hard for you to get up and do certain things, because maybe your heart's not in it. That might be for someone or some people. um so some journaling questions came through. So some of you guys are being asked to sit in meditation and ask yourself, why am I subconsciously attracted to certain energies? What inside of me has brought this type of energy to me and felt the need to accept it? What was the lesson this person came to teach me about myself? How can I reclaim my power from this situation? So these are some shadow questions that you guys can ask yourself. I also saw the letter V for victory. So I feel like your ancestors are saying that even though you may feel like you're stuck right now, or you may feel like you're not moving, you already claimed victory. It's like being stuck is like a mindset. You may feel like you're stuck, but you're not stuck. What can you do to contribute to this new life that you're manifesting? There's always something small that we can be doing. Maybe there's an intuitive nudge that you're being called to learn something new, but you're afraid to. I feel like that 222 and the timer as I'm saying that, but it's like you have to get in alignment with your goals. So Spirit is saying that listen to things to reprogram your mind, self-worth affirmations, things that make you feel like you're worthy of the life that you're trying to manifest. Because if you don't feel worthy, then you won't have the energy to do it. You won't feel like you need to do this, or you will avoid it, or you'll sabotage it. So it's like it's all about your mind right now, your subconscious mind. So I'm getting that very heavy. So shadow work is coming up. Heart chakra frequencies to heal a broken heart. Some of you guys may be trying to push against the grain, but you just got your heart broken, and it's like Spirit saying that right now you may need to slow down, rest, and rejuvenate. Take care of your energy. Pour into you. You're trying to pour from an empty cup, but you just got your ass beat. That's really what's coming through. It's like you got your ass beat by life. Like these people came in, stole your energy, and it's like you have to call your energy back to you. Continue to call your energy back to you. That's coming through very strongly. How are you keeping yourself connected to the past or past connections? Ask yourself that question, because sometimes we can want to manifest a new life, but maybe we're allowing someone to take our energy by like feeding into their drama, or like listening to gossip about them. However, you feel like you're still connecting to the old life that you don't want. So it's like reacting to the 3D reality, what you don't want when you're trying to manifest something new. And this is no judgment, Spirit is saying. This is no judgment. This is just for you to be aware. So you can choose differently. So the key to letting go of them is to choose yourself, decenter them, and put you on the pedestal. And so a quote came up where it's like, sometimes I do this, and Spirit was saying to share. So I'll be like in the shower, and I'll be like, oh, I wonder what Kimoy is up to. Or I'll be eating, I'm like, I wonder what Kimoy is up to right now. And it just allows me to be very present in the moment for some reason, because I'm just like, what am I up to right now? And then I'm like paying attention to my surroundings. So just practice like doing small things like that to bring yourself back to the present moment. Breath work could be significant as well. Stop waiting for a specific feeling for you to choose yourself and love yourself back to life. That came through very very heavy. I feel like Spirit is saying that you don't need to be fully like detached from this person to choose yourself. You just need to choose yourself right now. And the more you center yourself, the more you put yourself first, is the more you start to release that energy and realize that they're just not for you. So the angel numbers 1212, 1111, 333, 818 came through, and 1010. The key of life could be significant for this collective. I'm also seeing the Om symbol cutting cords with the old version of you came through as well. Some of you guys might need to sit in meditation, listen to a guided meditation, but instead of visualizing the other person, visualize the version of you that you're letting go of. Came through. And you're one decision away from your new timeline. So that's very significant for someone. I feel like Spirit is saying that you're very close to a breakthrough, but you're closer than you think you are. And it's not going to be as serious as you think it might need you to do. Maybe it might just be you making one simple choice, one different choice. So this came up very heavy. This is something that I do when after I'm done crying. So I'll be like, whatever is like doing, if life is beating my ass, I'll be in the shower. I always cry in the shower. It's just, I don't know why. It's just, yeah. So I'll be in the shower and I'll be like on the floor crying, sliding down the wall, dramatic as fuck, because I have a lot of dramatic placements. Anyway, so that's how I'll be crying. But after I'm done, I'll just rise up and take like a warrior stance. So I felt like Spirit was saying that to practice doing small things like this, being intentional with your energy, because it allows your brain to see that you're not powerless. Because even when we're in that state, we may be beaten down on the ground, feeling like the world is against us. But if we just rise up, it's a different feeling. And it's like, so I'll be like sliding down the wall, and then I'll just like get up and I'll be like, you know what? And I'll put my hand on my hip and I'll be like, even though I'm still crying, but it really does make a difference, because those times I felt like I wasn't going to come out of that dark time, and I did, that, and the power of prayer, y'all. Praying for strength, praying for help to forgive someone, to let go, whatever it is, you can really just ask for these energies and God will deliver it, y'all. I promise y'all, it's true. So writing a letter to your future self came through as well. I feel like whatever emotional state you're in right now, to let them know that where you are right now and ask how they're doing, like 6 months from now, 10 months from now, a year from now, and open it a year from now. Because it also indicates to your brain that things don't stay the same. This too shall pass. All is well, this too shall pass. Because we go through phases. And when we're in the middle of like something hard or traumatic, we feel like we'll never get out of it. But that's not true. It's just our brain feeling like, oh, this is the end of the world because we're here right now in this moment. So to let go, you need new habits rather than feeding the old life. I already mentioned that, so I'm going to just say, yeah. So those are the channeled messages that came through, y'all. Let's get some tarot. All right, Spirit. What? I'm getting an exhaustion energy coming through. Some of you guys might be trying to like push yourself to the point of exhaustion. And it's like right now your body just needs you to rest, take care of yourself. A lot of salt baths. Like right now I feel like you're just being called to slow the fuck down. Slow down. Take a breath. Take a break. Breathe. Let's see. Spirit, what else do you want to say to this collective? What's coming through for this collective, Spirit? Anything else for this collective? What do you want to say to this collective? Rest came out first, y'all. What else do you want to say to this collective, Spirit? Anything else? Okay. Anything else? Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. So what I'm getting immediately is you guys were surrounded by people who love to compare themselves to you. They love to compare themselves to you. Even when you wasn't competing with a hoe, they was competing with you. Okay? And even if you didn't know about it, they were still competing with you. They wanted to really humble your ass, but they took you out. I'm not gonna lie. They took your ass out because they drained your energy so much. They broke your heart into itty bitty pieces and left you for dead, ho. They left you for dead. These people, I'm really getting that they're just, I'm getting sociopaths, like narcissistic. They didn't have an emotional bone in their body. They didn't have any empathy or any compassion for you. You guys poured your heart out and they stabbed you in the back. So a lot of you guys are dealing with a lot of heavy betrayal wounds at this time. And I feel like the only way that you can like process this is to love on yourself, take care of yourself, because they wanted you to feel small. They wanted you to feel like you weren't worthy of love. But if you love yourself anyway, as you rewrite your beliefs and you talk to yourself as if you were like a child, be there for your inner child, because I feel like they wounded not just you, but your inner child felt beat up. They reaffirmed something that you believed as a child. They reaffirmed something that you believed in your childhood. And that's why this hurt so much. And it's like you had to let go of this person. You did, and it was very painful. And watching the way that they saw you, it's like they were very happy that they hurt you. There was no emotional care for you. There was no empathy. They lacked that. And I definitely feel like, don't worry about this person's karma. They're not going far. They're not. You guys are very much heavily protected. These people may have pretended that they were spiritual. That's coming through very heavy, but they're not spiritual. Maybe you spiritual. They only claim in the title, but it's like they don't know what it means to be spiritual. They don't know what it means to do the healing work. Maybe they ran from the actual healing. They didn't want to do the healing with you. And I'm getting that you had to part ways. Like, this is the part of your journey that they couldn't go on with you. You had to take another step away from this person. But it's like God shined a light on them so you can see, so that they can be revealed. Okay? Don't allow this to keep you in that I'll never get better energy. Love on yourself now, like while you're going through this. That's the most, I think they said that's the highest level of self-love, is to love yourself when you are going through pain, heartache. Okay? And you deserve it. And a manifestation is coming for you, but I feel like Spirit just wants you to rest right now and take care of you, because you've been through a lot, baby. You went through a lot. This year into last year, people kept breaking your heart left and right. But this final person, they felt very insecure around you. That's what it was. Let's use some shadow energies. I feel like you guys had to learn to trust your intuition when it came to this person. Maybe you saw the mask fall before their actual mask fell, and it's like you had to trust yourself, even if you didn't know why. You had to distance yourself from this person, and I felt like you had to really sit with your shadow and really rewrite some beliefs. Like, you guys had to go through a major cycle of shadow work. Like, you had to sit with yourself. 11:11 as I look up. And I feel like this is leading you towards your destiny. This is leading you towards the work that you came here to do. And I feel like a lot of these lessons that you learn is so that you can help other people process it, let go of it. And you have to learn to protect your own energy. You guys are going through a major awakening right now. As I'm saying this, you're going through a major spiritual awakening, and you're moving into calmer waters. You're moving to a life of peace and ease. But this wasn't always easy for you to prioritize your peace. You guys were always surrounded by drama, always sacrificing yourself to save other people. And I think that was a belief you had to let go of as well. You know, you realizing that was a curse that you, like a generational curse that you also learned. Growing up, you seeing your parents do it with other people, and you had to let go of it because you're just like, I had to save myself, baby. But you guys are very intuitive. It's like you see the shadows. You see people's shadows. Anything else, Spirit? But I feel like Spirit is saying that, yeah. So you had to learn to protect your own energy, boundaries. You just had to be like, you had to 12:12 as I look up. You just had to become a no bullshit kind of person. You can't like allow people to lie to you anymore. Like, you had to prioritize yourself. You had to prioritize your authenticity and your peace of mind. That's coming through very strongly. But I feel like Spirit wanted you to know that it's almost like you guys are dealing with a shame wound right now. You had to heal that shame, that inner shame. Because Spirit wants you to love yourself regardless of the mistakes you made in the past, what you wish you did differently, who you wish you were. It's like loving yourself right now. And when that voice comes into your head and says, oh, why would you think that you're worthy of love? You tell it to shut the hell up. Fuck out of here. Okay? And you love yourself anyways. You don't allow those negative energies to live rent-free in your mind anymore. You're reprogramming your mind to set better thoughts, to have better thoughts, to love yourself more. So self-love affirmations is coming up very heavy. Subliminals, reprogramming, hypnosis, coming through very strong. But, you know, you had to... You stop allowing people to lie to you because you knew. It's like you guys are very highly intuitive. It's like you know when someone's lying to you, but you just wish they'd be honest. Even if it was honesty and it was not like that, it didn't paint them in a good light, you would rather them be honest and say, yo, actually, you know what? Like, I do feel insecure around you. Actually, you know what? I am feeling jealous right now. You respect people a lot more when they can be honest about the things that they feel. But the people who hide it, you realizing that people who are hiding it, it's the people who have like negative energy towards you, or they're preying on your downfall, baby. They were preying on your downfall, and they had to be removed. I feel like this was divine intervention, though. But I feel like you guys have to learn to have compassion for yourself. And what's coming in for you guys is something better. Whatever you had to let go of, something better is coming in. Interesting. I feel like you guys, you don't have to doubt that your manifestations is coming in. I feel like Spirit just wants you to take care of yourself right now. It's not a doubt that it's coming in. It's like you have to surrender the when or the how or the why. Yeah. And you have to really just heal your heart right now. Mend your broken heart, baby. Mend it, heal it. Take care of yourself. And I'm not giving you a time frame on how long this might take. I'm just saying, like, you have to be present with your feelings and grieve. When we end certain connections, you have to grieve, you know? I'm getting the quote, after every storm, there's a rainbow. So there is going to be, and that might be why I wore all these beautiful colors today for you. For you. Just for you. But But good things are coming for this collective, and I think it's coming a lot sooner than you think. I just feel like Spirit would say, is just saying, can you just prioritize rest, even for a week? Your body would thank you, like, extremely. Anything else, Spirit? Yeah. You guys are gonna be celebrating something soon, but I feel like this person had to leave your life and your energy. So maybe some of these people might be moving away or leaving you completely right now. But you have to just kind of be patient with that and allow that energy to clear out of your energetic field right now. And they're gonna be crowned in front of you. It's like you're gonna claim victory. These people didn't want you to see you win, but if God gives you a blessing, who can stop it? Who can stop it? Nobody. Okay? I feel like you just have to learn a lesson from this person about not being naive, and believing people when they show you who they are the first time. This collective used to give many, many chances in the past, and I think that was a hard lesson you had to learn. Anything else, Spirit? So you're really being called right now to play more, tap into the frequency of joy. Spirit saying that align yourself with that frequency. I'm going to drop my raise your vibrations frequency down below. There's a frequency down there for joy, and it does bring more like happy feels into your life. It's binaural beats. Don't quote me on that. But it's not like the actual words, it's like the frequency. So I'm gonna drop that down below for you guys. All right. I feel like Spirit is also calling you to protect your energy at this time. Cleanse, call your power back, practice calling your power back to you daily. Listen to frequencies to purge out other people's energy. I feel like right now Spirit is just calling you to get back in touch with your own energy because you've been out of it for a while. You guys have been, this is my empathic collective. You've been very much tapped into other people's energy. You've been wearing their misery as a jacket. Basically, you've been wearing their own personal misery. And I feel like this person was very happy when you were down bad because you took their pain, you took their insecurities. They projected it onto you and you believed them. So spiritual warfare is coming up very heavy for this collective, and I feel like right now you're purging a lot of evil eye. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else? Anything else? Okay. At the bottom of the deck, we have, when a door doesn't open, don't waste your energy trying to make it open. It's closed for a reason. You're being redirected to something far bigger and better. Endings are a part of the cycle of life. They make way for wonderful new beginnings and opportunities. So, there's this quote from my Rumi deck by Alana Fairchild, and it says, what the caterpillar calls the end, the master calls the butterfly. So it's like, even though we go through major endings that are painful, that also means that a brand new beginning is on the horizon. So when something ends, something good is coming as well. And we have to constantly reaffirm that to our brain because our brain doesn't know what to expect in the unexpected. So it feels scary. And it's just like, I'd rather sit in this personal hell of trauma than to step into a new beginning that I don't know what could happen, That's coming through very heavy. So let's see. Learn to ride the waves of life. When faced with difficult times, you can either fight against the current or go with it. So ask yourself, what is to be gained by depleting your energy, fighting against it? Don't do that to yourself. So I feel like Spirit is saying, don't force anything right now. Just allow yourself to feel and cry and purge. Don't judge your emotions. Just sit there and be there for them. The more you allow your body to, like, when you feel an emotion, say, I'm surrendering, I'm allowing myself to feel and purge, like, the more it leaves your body. Like, really just sitting with it instead of saying, oh my God, why am I feeling this right now? I don't want to feel this right now. It stays in your body longer. Okay. I'm also getting anger subliminals to release this pain for you guys is coming up as well. It's for some of you guys, if it's really hard for you to release a certain pain, you can also try to alchemize it. Because I'm not the type of person that say, just forgive and let God and forgive and sometimes forgiveness is hard. It's hard because, our ego and there's so many things that go into it, and you're just like the betrayal, like bitch, why did you do that? I would have never done that to you. I get it. Me, I get it. Trust me. Like, forgiveness was the hardest, that chapter your girl got stuck on, because I was like, yo, what do you mean? What do you mean forgive? Forgive what? So that might be some of you guys, and I'm not judging you. Like, take your time. Whatever works for you. Some people need to alchemize it. Some people can really just, like, let go, forgive, and, it's all up to you. Ask your guides for help, too, Be clear about where you're putting your focus right now. Focus on your desired outcome. You have everything within you to create the life of your dreams. Stop doubting yourself for once. This is your time. We've got you. So I feel like Spirit is saying that we're going to move things fast for you. Right now, you just need to slow down. Sometimes you got to slow down to speed up. So I'm getting like an arrow where you pull it back and then you got to like shoot forward. So your guys are just saying right now, You're replenishing your energy because you've been through a lot. You've done a lot of healing and purging and letting go. If you think you are alone, you are not. We are beside you in all challenges that you face. Trust that outside sources will always be working with you to ensure the best outcome of every situation. We have your best interest at heart. We love you. I feel like this whole heartbreak that you guys went through brought you closer to your guides. You guys used to try to do everything by yourself, but I feel like this person, they brought you closer to prayer. They brought you closer to like the divine. It's like you have an even stronger relationship with your spirit team now. So it's like something did come out of this. You know what I mean? So yeah. Let's get a mindful message for this collective. All right, Spirit. What mindful message do you want to say to this collective? At the bottom of the deck, we have, rather than reacting and projecting my emotions onto others, I remember no one is to blame, no one is responsible for the emotions that I feel. When someone says or does something that brings up strong emotions within me, I have the choice how to respond. So you guys have to learn to let go of like defensiveness, giving other energies your energy. Like, I feel like you guys are surrounded by a lot of angry people, a lot of miserable people, and it's like they wanted your light. They wanted to make you feel like how they felt, and yeah, that was not good for you. So at the bottom of the deck, we have hold lightly. I take the things and people that come into my life lightly, not holding on too tight, so that when it comes time for them to leave or go, they may go smoothly. This does not mean I love any less, but I am open to the changes of life. So you guys have to learn to go with the flow of life. Some of you guys used to cling on to people for dear life. I'm getting like you held on to certain connections way past their due date. You knew they should have been left your life. You saw certain masks fall a long time ago, but you'd rather stick with the evil that you knew because you didn't want to. New things scared you, so you didn't really like. You like, you know what? I know the demon that reside in this person, so I'm gonna stick with it. But I felt like because you got closer to your goals and you're stepping on this, like, I'm seeing you climbing this mountain spiritually, right? And then you reach a level where God is like, listen, I know you know that this person's not good for you, so I'm gonna have to start removing and plucking and removing. And it got painful because now you're forced to face yourself and be with yourself, and it was very heavy because you had to really sit by yourself, face yourself. I'm getting that song. I gotta face myself. I gotta face myself. Yeah, I forgot who that's by. I think it's Teddy Swims and this other person. So this other card that popped out, new adventures. Today I open myself up to new adventures. I go out and do something I've been holding back from. I move through the fear rather than let it control me. I trust my intuition and follow my desires. So I feel like this is really spirit confirming that trying something new, doing something that you always wanted to do for yourself but you put on the back burner because you're dealing with this heartbreak. Continue to put yourself first. That's how you like move through this energy instead of letting it consume you. Because some of you guys, I'm getting that you've been sitting in this energy for months, and it's like you're ready to make a change, but you're waiting for something. And it's like, you are the change, is what Spirit's saying. That was poetic as hell. That was poetic as hell. Let's see what crystal for this collective. All right, Spirit, what crystal for this collective? Blue lace agate. Okay. Confidence. Communication is a part of life. One of the key ways in which we connect with the world around us. When we have deep and complicated feelings to share, our words do not seem to come when we need them. Fear takes over and we withhold our deepest feelings, afraid of what will happen if they are expressed. So I'm getting for some of this collective, maybe you had to speak to this person, say to this person how they made you feel, but maybe just for you to get your feelings out and to be honest with it. So maybe try writing it down first, so you don't miss bullet points. Because as I was even reading the cards, I do feel like I was getting choked up. So maybe you have a lot to say to this person, but you never did. And if for some of you guys, if you don't want to say something to this person, you can write a letter. You can sit in meditation and visualize them and say everything that you need to say. It does make a difference. And allow yourself to cry. Allow yourself to be as real as possible, raw as possible, and get that all off your chest, because it might be blocking your throat chakra right now. When we shy away from sharing our thoughts and feelings, we lose the opportunity to connect with vulnerability or have our needs or desires heard. Like a gentle wave, blue lace agate soothes the fear we hold around having our expressions rejected or misunderstood. It helps us keep our cool and navigate the bumps of conversations with confidence. Take a deep breath whenever you are struggling to express yourself. I'm gonna take a deep breath because I can feel that energy. Remain calm and watch as blue agate guides you towards the words that will allow your deepest feelings to be heard. Feel the sense of confidence emerge from the expressive eloquence it invokes. Know that whatever is inside is eager to come out will find its way to the surface. That was so hard to get out for a second. So I'm really getting throat chakra frequencies for the collective. But this is the crystal. I'm going to put it on the screen so you guys can feel. But yeah, so I feel like you guys just really need to listen to throat chakra frequencies as well to allow yourself to like clear that energy so you can say everything that you need to say. Because maybe you guys are the type of people who have internalized a lot of your feelings, and it's like one thing is like if you do get to express yourself, you know, you can like let that go and make peace with that. It doesn't matter what this person has to say, because one thing I had to learn, if you express your feelings, do not have an attachment to what they might say or how they might respond, because if someone is not healthy, if they don't have boundaries, if they don't express their feelings as well, most likely they'll take it as an attack. Okay, so this is simply just for you. Let's get some messages from whatchamacallit, what is this, inner child deck, to close off, and then we'll end the reading there. So at the bottom of the deck we have, disappointment is not the end. I feel like your inner child really needs a hug right now. And as I say that, it's like your inner child just wants you to be there for them. Say what you would say to the kid version of you that believed this limited belief that this person shined the light on right now currently for you, what they believe when you first believed this to be true. So if this person made you feel like you were not worthy, go back to your inner child and reaffirm new beliefs. Let them know that, listen, what this person says is not going to define us. We are different now, and whatever you need to say, you know? So 10, completion of a cycle. You guys are done feeling like you're not worthy of love, you know? There is hope even in the darkest of nights. I love that. I love that for you guys. Spirit, what does their inner child need right now? What does their inner child need right now, Spirit? What does their inner child need right now? Okay. Anything else? Anything else? Anything else, Spirit? Okay. Anything else? Okay. It is okay to be misunderstood. Perception is not always based on truth. So sometimes people, they just live to misunderstand us. But what I realized, the right people will understand you. You will not be misunderstood by the people who are meant to understand you. Poetic. Okay, and it's true. Your people, they, even if there is a misunderstanding with your people, like your soul people, they will sit down and try to hash it out, talk about it. Even if it took hours, you will sit down and try to talk about it. Okay, the people who want to misunderstand you is because they already had secret jealousy towards you, and they're just looking for a reason. They're looking for a reason. Okay, so it's not worth depleting your energy trying to make them understand you. That's coming through very strongly. It is time to celebrate. Cultivate an air of celebration today. So I feel like Spirit is also calling you to celebrate how much work you've done on yourself. Okay? Like, this is coming through very heavy, but for me, I'm baking a cake for my shadow work because I just completed a major karmic cycle, y'all. And I was like, listen, I'm done with the energy vampires. I'm done feeding the drama. So I need a cake because I'm celebrating me. Okay? So I feel like this is coming through to say, celebrate your wins. You've done so much work. Pour into you. Do that for you. You stop waiting for a grand moment that's worthy of celebrating. You're worthy of being celebrated right now. So what's coming through? You can do hard things. It is not it's not as impossible as it may feel. So I feel like Spirit is saying that you will let go of this heartbreak, and time will heal this wound. But for right now, it's like, I feel like the hardest thing for you to do for yourself right now is to love yourself through it. And you can do it. It's coming up very strongly. So those are my messages, guys. I'm sending you so much love. I am manifesting. After you finish watching this video, you will heal from this. You will let go, you will let God, and you will love on yourself more. You'll put yourself on the pedestal. You'll decenter other people, and you will not make you will not allow anyone to make you feel small ever again. You're no longer playing mind games with the fuckery. You're not on the fuckery anymore. Okay, I'm manifesting that for you. You're done with the bullshit. You're done with the people who are trying to make you feel insecure because they feel insecure. I'm sending you so much love. Have a good day. Bye-bye.